So yeah. Hi, this morning.
Morning.
How's it going?
Good, good, good. Nice and warm. My heater goes now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah.
Warming up?
Yeah, as soon as I get out of bed, that's when I feel it.
You were up and gone.
Yeah.
I've been on the phone all morning. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I've got to go now.
Okay.
I've got to go. Look, it's something really important. Yeah. If you can't see, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with you, isn't there?
Oh, my phone's in the bag. Oh,
Morning.
what are we doing this morning, Corey?
I don't know. It seems like the first time that I'm doing it. I don't know. I'm speaking to a sovereign citizen. It's, you see, David Hurley, representative of a king. So makes this him king in Australia. What is a king? A king is a sovereign person. So he's maybe the only one sovereign legally in their jurisdiction in Australia. So he's a sovereign. And then we might believe that he's a citizen of Australia. Otherwise he couldn't sit in this position. So this makes him, David Hurley, a sovereign citizen. We know a sovereign citizen is an oxymoron, either by you're sovereign or citizen. So does this make David Hurley possibly an oxymoron? We don't know. But when we talk about sovereign citizens, I didn't know he had such a big fan club. something to think about it. Right, can I just get everyone's attention, please? That includes you, Diggs, at home. The reason we're early today is obviously Kane's last charge in court that he's going to go and see, but just to let everyone know our love and prayers go out to Ruby. She's back in hospital again. And we're thinking of you out there. So I hope you'll join us in prayers for Ruby to keep her strong. She's a tough girl. She's been in this from the start as well. And we love you. Love you, Ruby. But we're going to get through this shit. So thanks for joining us again. But yeah, please, if anyone can send their love and prayers for her to help her get through this, she's in our thoughts. But we'll get this underway because we're going to get to court, but we'll talk more about this later on. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good morning, Governor General! Stand fast! They went with songs to the bow. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
David Hurley, as the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of men and women and children in Australia, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission 95 to 97. The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, which resulted in a 90-year suppression order, which contains evidence and names against 28 alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, politicians, even an ex-Prime Minister and others, frightfully enough. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo this 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public, and these ones face their accusers in a court of law. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's the problem, it's when a group of people, such as the 28 people in this police report, keep each other's secret. I'm sorry, Bill, but it is a big problem when people think that because of their status in our society, they're above the law. And when the law comes to raping children, it's not acceptable anywhere in our society. Further into his appeal, Bill quoted Wood, who said, "We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary." First question I have is, I wonder how many judges are on that list, if he thought that was the case. And I wonder who the we were. Did he talk to his mates about it? And we've already lost confidence in the judiciary because these high-profile people are not in court facing their charges. So, Governor General, how can you justify a 90-year suppression order of this police report from the Woodrow Commission, given that we, the taxpayers, have paid out roughly $64 million on the case? We have a right to full disclosure of the investigation, given that we paid for it. So 27 painful years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here at Yarralumba. We're either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and child rape. And we, the Australian men and women and children, also require the individual honoured with the position of Governor General to do his bloody job and uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General, and inquire why the Governor General has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in inhibiting people peacefully protesting, as is the protected right of all Australians. It is up to the men and women and children of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, the judiciary system, the government, and yourself on this matter. Yours sincerely, concerned men, women, and children of Australia. Governor General David Hurley. Coming up to the 550 days, still no sign of you. We haven't heard a word. You haven't given us 5 minutes. What have you done? You've sent your police overreach. Given us hours of grief, you've broken our bones, you've arrested us, you've hurt the elderly. But you haven't given us 5 minutes. My name is Martin and I've lost confidence in the government, federal, state and illegal local. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission released to the public unredacted immediately. These two things are not up for negotiation. We'll be here every day until you do as instructed. Concerned men, women and children of Australia.
Good morning, David. My name is Jane. Every morning we read about the boys who fell in the First and the Second World War. They fell with their faces to the foe. They were not afraid. They were probably terrified. But they fell with their faces to the foe. And they fought and they died for us. We are facing a foe, David. We are facing a foe that is as big as anything we have ever faced in our lives. And the whole of Australia, men, women and children, are facing the same foe. The indifference, the grasping, the gratuitous sexual predators. We are facing a foe that is enormous. And we're still here, David. We would like you to join us. We would like you to bring your wealth of experience and knowledge to our side. We would like you to face this foe with us. Because if you can't, then you're putting yourself in the boots of the foe. And we will still face you, David. We will still be here, and we are not going home.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. You said the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day it's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. These no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with a proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna come cut you loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Library to empty, thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We won't cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shots, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. They're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. Listen, how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Alawari for the law and in June income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yep, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. 2 keeps at camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but a man on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. 2 keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here.
Run away with it. Yeah, bloody camera. Half a bloody job, Paul. That's what I'm calling. That's your fault. I'm saying how I small brother. Yeah, no. We're not posting you anymore. Oh, yeah. I used to do it really wide and I was doing it and then doing it after. Yeah, we're only up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we're on early today, Shannon, because Kane's before again, but he's not really still got his last start.
Right, let's go see. Possums.
Thank you, Anita.
No worries. The guys are up to today up here. It's not very spring-like today, is it?
No,
Getting a bit frisky.
actually underfoot too. Like, it didn't feel as bad as yesterday, but it definitely looks worse.
Oh, was it worse yesterday?
I think, yeah.
It wasn't as icy, but it felt colder yesterday. Yesterday they said -3. This morning, like when I checked it at about 6, it said -5.1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to tell my
That was
family
cold.
that.
Well, you missed -7.5 the other week. And the puddles, you know where I parked, there's the puddles at Black Mountain, they were frozen.
Whoa.
So I'm glad I didn't have to experience that.
Oh, excuse me.
The heater went off last night,
Oh no.
and I was talking to Reen, I said, the bloody heater's gone off. So I told her what you've done.
Yep.
And she said, take your bloody stuff out. She reckons it was pushing on that.
No.
So I took the drawer out, pulled out the stuff, and stuff. So I don't understand what's going on,
No.
but there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, obviously the motors have had a little bit of trouble starting up at times.
Yeah.
Did it come up with a fault code when it stopped?
Yeah.
Same fault code?
Same fault code.
So motor's not turning again for some reason.
Yeah.
Did you have warranty on that heater?
Oh, it's about 4 years old now.
Yep. Yep.
There's nothing, nothing. It's all right, it does. You pull the door out, just wait for a minute, it's fine. I don't care.
At least you know the trick.
No, that's not
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Unless I can take Corey with me to Corby, but I don't think he's come.
I'd love to come. It's not the time of year I'd wanted to visit Tassie. I haven't been to Tassie yet. But yeah, I've still got a job I haven't finished here yet.
Oh, what's that?
Wee job.
Just a wee job. Hopefully it's only a few more days.
Yeah.
But Mark Sexton put a really good video out yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Just asking for unity, asking for people to stop calling everyone else a
Yeah.
Mason and a pedophile and whatever else. people standing up trying to do the right thing. Like, don't call anyone else out. We know the enemy. We all need to come together. We're running out of time. We're fighting in between ourselves. We're not actually fighting the governments that are causing this shit show. Another interesting video he put up was the Malaysian Prime Minister in 2015 after he came back from one of these summits, telling us exactly what they had planned.
Yeah.
Did anyone listen? No, we just thought they were all kooks back then.
Well, Tony Abbott told us.
So many people have told us, and now we get called cookers because we've finally woken up to the shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been planned for so long,
Oh,
and
yeah, absolutely.
I know life keeps us busy and we can't look at these things and the media tell us we're crazy. But it's about time we all just come together, fight the real enemy and stand up against this shit. We don't need to take down a country like they are in France and destroying the whole place. We just need to tell the government they're not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
They need to be held to account. They need to pay for their crimes against us all.
Bloody apathetic people sitting in the cities.
Our mental health's all suffering for what they've done to us for so long.
You can't convince yourself that what you did will kill you in a couple of years. And kill your children, you know? That would be very, oh yes, we'll take the baby for a jab. Right.
Yeah. We've all poisoned our children. We didn't know any better. Not all of us, I suppose. Smart people out there. Amish are smart.
Yeah. They certainly are. Hey, could we start an Amish community? What do you reckon? All put in and buy a huge lump of land, like, we have to be thousands of acres. And just have an Amish community, fence it off.
I love the community idea, but I'm still sure the UN will come in and, like they've done everywhere else where they've had happy lives. Armies come in and take you over. Oh! Nearly got an injury.
That was on my shoelace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that might be a place for Ren to go.
Yes. Yeah, bloody top car and his uniform, yeah.
Is he in Queensland or the Territory? The Territory. Oh, it's a great Queensland deal. Freezing.
No, I'm good. You want me to carry that for you? You good?
That's so good. No, there's somewhere I can put my fingers in, not going to be cold.
So you make other bits cold.
Listen to Ross and
Nina? I haven't seen Ross.
okay, keep the legs away from my
for a while.
shoelaces.
Come on,
Sorry.
I haven't seen him the other week.
Yeah.
Nina's still going well. It's going well. Things are real. But no, I haven't spoken to Ross for a while. I think Phil spoke to him a little while ago. Everyone's good. Before you run away, can I just steal a tiny bit of water out of your Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, Corey, I can put the kettle on for you.
I've got a kettle I could put on too, but she's already got hot water. It's really easy. Thank you very much. All right, Diggs. Love to you all out there. Thanks for joining us again today. As I said, just please keep Ruby in your thoughts and prayers today. She is a warrior. She was the original Naughty Nana, and she stood by herself every day at Government House in Brisbane, waiting for the troops to turn up. So it's, yeah. Love to you all out there, but thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. Stay strong at home.